Hi, Deb here. And February is Black History Month, so I thought I would feature a doll who represents somebody very important to Black history. In fact, she was very important to American history, and that's, of course, Rosa Parks. I was a little white kid in the 1960s, and I'm sorry, I wasn't aware of what was happening to my fellow Americans, and I'm sorry about that. I was in school and it was current, but they didn't teach it in school. But it came to home in the fact that in my grade school there was a second grade teacher who was starting, and she was African American, and parents were not my parents, but parents were up in an uproar, and no, my children are not going to be taught by her. And so I asked my mom, what's wrong with her? And Mom said, there's nothing wrong with her. They don't like her because of the color of her skin. So I asked, what's wrong with the color of her skin? I was a child, you know. And Mom, in a rare moment of exasperation, said, sweetie, I can't explain to you something that makes no sense. So I never got my answer on why, but I did get an answer that it was wrong. Okay, that was my brief history there. Rosa Parks was born February 4th in 1913 in Montgomery, Alabama. She was a civil rights activist before the bus boycott. She was president of the Montgomery, Alabama NAACP. She was secretary. Did I say that? I'm sorry. Anyway, she was an activist before the bus boycott in 1955, and most of you hopefully know the story of what happened. She was told to move to the back of the bus. She'd been working all day as a seamstress, and it was filling up, and white people wanted to sit, and she refused. She was arrested. She lost her job. But it started the boycott, and that got attention. That was in 1955, and it gave birth to activism. I'm sure there was before, but this was well known. I read a quote from her that I've got to share with you that changed my perception of what happened that day, because I heard she was tired and just didn't want to give up her seat. Why should she? But this is what she said about that. She said, people always say that I didn't give up my seat because I was tired, but that isn't true. I was not tired physically, or no more tired than I usually was at the end of a working day. I was not old, although some people have an image of me as being old then. I was 42. No, the only tired I was tired of giving in. I can't even imagine what this woman faced throughout her life. But she stood strong, she stood brave, and that's why she's one of the inspiring women. Barbie, I always say Barbie when I mean Mattel. I don't know why I do that. Mattel issued this doll in 2019, and she's, of course, part of the Inspiring Women series. There's her picture. And this is the back of the box. Each person must live their life as a model for others. What a great world this would be if that was done. On the back is the certificate of authority. Certificate and authenticity, not authority. That's an insurance phrase. Anyway, she comes with a stand. She has sensible shoes. I really like that. And her little coat. Wow, it's snapped? No, it's held by little plastic things. But I'm not going to take her out of the box because of the bus in the back, and it's perfect the way it is. So I'm not going to change her. Rosa Parks died in 2005? Yeah, at the age of 92. and President Clinton gave her the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1996. So there she is, Rosa Parks, one of the great Americans. So I wanted to share her doll with you. She comes with a little clutch. It's plastic, and her proper gloves that women wore in the 50s, and a little pillbox hat and glasses. So there she is, Rosa Parks. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you, if you didn't know about her, maybe you learned a little, and research her. She's a fascinating human being. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and comment. I really appreciate it. So for now, toodles.